Everton Football Club, a name steeped in tradition and grit, finds itself at a pivotal crossroads once again. After enduring seasons marred by chaos, points deductions, relegation threats, financial mismanagement, hope finally flickers on Merseyside. A new ownership, a familiar face at the helm, and a long-awaited move to a stunning new 52,888-seater home at Bramley-Moore-Dock. The Toffees are daring to dream again. The arrival of the FriedkinGroup last December marked more than a financial transaction. It was the symbolic end of a misaligned era and the dawn of something better, something wiser. The chaos of the Moshiri years, where 7 managers came and went, where money flowed but strategy didn't, must now be a cautionary tale, not a precedent. With an estimated £100 million to work with this summer, as projected by football finance expert Kieran Maguire, Everton finally has some room to breathe. For the first time in years, the shackles are loosening. But with financial freedom comes responsibility. There's no room for vanity purchases or bloated contracts. Every penny must now mean something. And that's where David Moyes re-enters the story. The man who once transformed Everton from perennial mid-tablers to European regulars has returned, not just as a manager, but as a steadying presence in a storm still rumbling beneath the surface. His understanding of the club, its values, and its supporters could be the defining element of the next chapter. He knows what Everton are. And what they need to become again. Gone are the reckless summers of Moshiri's reign. The £188 million in transfer fees spent on players who later walk for free must never happen again. Doucoure, Bolasie, Tosin, Gbamin, names etched into financial infamy. These were not just signings gone wrong, they were systemic failures in judgment. Leon Osman, a club legend with 437 appearances to his name, sees it clearly. "It's not ideal when you're paying for a player and getting no return," he said. "That's an awful lot of money to spend on players to see them walk away. But this summer offers something that's been missing for a decade, a clean slate. 12 contracts are expiring. Icons like Seamus Coleman and Idrissa Gueye may extend, but many others are already out the door. Ashley Young, Doucoure, Begovic, Virginia, gone. Lonis Harrison, Lindstrom, Mangala, Broja, returned. The club must now build not just a team, but an identity. Carlos Alcaraz's permanent signing for £12.5 million was a smart start. Jake O'Brien and Iliman Ndiaye, brought in last summer, proved that clever scouting and measured investment can work when there's a plan. But now the challenge expands. Striker, midfielder, right back, right winger, depth everywhere. The squad needs oxygen, and fast. Moyes, ever pragmatic, will have to rely on more than just transfer savvy. Leadership will be key. Retaining the likes of Jared Branthwaite, James Tarkowski, and Jordan Pickford isn't optional, it's essential. These are the spine of the new Everton. These are the players Moyes can mould into a cohesive, competitive unit. Moyes' dressing room isn't built on comfort. It's built on clarity, accountability, and hard work. Osman recalled it well: "A Moyes dressing room is hard, demanding. He always did that when I played for him. It's not about revolution overnight. It's about evolution, measured and meticulous." The club's recent accounts showed a £53.2 million loss, better than before, but still evidence of a tightrope walk with PSR. Revenue is up. Fan belief is creeping back. But the mistakes of the past must guide the steps of the present. The club is even changing structurally. Gone is the traditional director of football model. Kevin Thorwell is out. In his place is a collaborative leadership team under Angus Kinnear, the new chief executive, who has already begun engaging fans and laying out a transparent strategy. A culture shift is underway. Kinnear's vision: a club driven by data, analytics, and sound football judgment. Recruitment, operations, trading, Everton's new backbone isn't flash, it's function. And perhaps most importantly, it's inclusive. Fans have a voice again. Communication, once filtered through sporadic WhatsApp messages to Fahad Moshiri, is becoming real and regular. As for targets, the failed attempt to lure Liam Delap shows just how competitive the striker market is. But Everton is reportedly pursuing Villarreal forward Thian O'Barry, currently shining at the European Under-21s. That's the kind of move that fits this new Everton: young, hungry, high ceiling. Yet this transformation cannot be judged by names on paper alone. It must be about philosophy. About building a squad that understands what it means to wear the shirt at Goodison, and soon, at Bramley-Moore-Dock. A squad that fights, that grows, that reflects the heartbeat of its city. Leon Osman puts his trust in Moyes. So do the fans. "I trust David Moyes more than anyone," he said. It's a sentiment that echoes from the Gladys Street to every blue heart around the globe. The rebuild won't be perfect. There will be setbacks. But for once, Everton aren't just reacting, they're planning. They're rebuilding from the rubble with purpose. And the shadow of what once was is slowly being replaced by the shape of what could be. It's still fragile. It's still early. But after years of pain and punishment, Evertonians have something they haven't truly had in a long time: hope.